Welcome everyone to a brand new Minecraft tutorial. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be learning about how you can get really good villager trades. Now, as you saw in my survival world, these trades included full diamond armor for like 4 emeralds, so one emerald each for a piece of diamond armor, which as you can imagine is really easy, and you can achieve that with no cheats at all whatsoever, just by good trading and understanding the mechanics. So what you want to be doing is essentially you want to be leveling up the reputation that you have with these villages. So there are quite a few simple ways of doing this. The first one is just simply trading. So just trading, especially in the last slot, will help you out. It will increase your reputation. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be getting emeralds. Let me just get some emeralds, a stack of emeralds. And with these villages I'm just going to be trading the last slot like this. And as you can see, what I'm doing is I am leveling up their trade, and also I'm leveling myself up obviously with the experience, but I'm getting better reputation whilst I'm doing that. Now for that I need chicken. Okay, obviously right now I can just throw away loads of things, so let me just do that quickly. But it's quite simple because the initial mechanics for getting good trades is just, trading with villagers, trading with other villagers. So when they discuss, they gossip amongst themselves, they will talk about how great you are as a player and how you love to trade with them, and that means they'll give you discounts. Now, these mechanics, I believe, don't actually work in Bedrock Edition, unfortunately. So if you're on Bedrock Edition, perhaps if you start playing the real version of Minecraft, you will get these as well. So, sorry. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just simply, getting my villagers leveled up by just getting or trading with them. It's quite simple. Again, can I get more, please? Okay, they have. He's got pretty bad reputation with me. So quite simply, just trading with him means that I can, soon enough, hopefully, trade. Sorry, not trade, but get better trade deals. Now, in survival, this can cost a few resources, but there is a fast way of doing this, which I will show you right now. So let's get iron as well. Oh, okay. Actually, there's no need to do that, but you can see already that I have, got discounts on a few things. So now you're having diamond toe for 1 emerald, which is decent, that is decent. Obviously that's now off, but it's also cheaper. My other trades are also cheaper, so you can see it costs me less iron to get an emerald. Now let me get a sword quickly, these are very annoying. Oh, off you go. Same thing applies to the other villages as well. So again, if I put in some iron, there we go. However, this isn't actually the best thing to do, or the thing that really levels you up the most, or levels up your reputation the most with a particular villager. Now we're going to need for that a zombie villager. Let's call him Bob. Here we go. And a zombie villager, obviously, you can't trade with him if he's a zombie villager. So what you need is a splash potion of weakness. Okay, it's just... Oh, can't spell. Oh dear. Now the problem with this, obviously, is that you want to kind of hide away your zombie villager from the other villagers, just because they will spawn in an iron golem, which is funny because they spawn in an iron golem here but not on my farm, and they will kill him. So what you want to be doing is obviously blocking this off. So basically the villagers don't see the zombie villager. I should have thought of that earlier before constructing this, but either way, let me get my egg. I named him Bob as well, so I thought Bob is a really typical name for a zombie villager. Let me just put this here. Okay, so what you want to be doing actually with the zombie villager is you want to be turning him back into a villager. Now, as you saw in my survival series, I basically kidnapped a villager and had him like encounter a zombie. Obviously that didn't go well for the villager, but now he was turned into a zombie villager. This will only work, well, it will work in all difficulty modes apart from obviously peaceful, but unless it's hard, there's a chance, or there's a chance that this villager won't be turned into a zombie villager if it's killed by a zombie. But anyway, now let's start the process of turning that zombie villager into a villager, and let's just continue trading. So as you can see, he's restocked in his chicken, and all these villagers here, well, not all of them unfortunately, but quite a few of them are starting to give me deals, So you can see here, 5 emeralds for an enchanted diamond shovel. That's not bad, but obviously we can do better. As you can see, I'm just trading with him in the last slot, just so I can level him up quickly and level up my reputation as well. Okay. What? Oh, that's actually a decent axe. Now it's night time. Okay, here we go. So they can wake up. Dried kelp block. Kelp. Now this is obviously in your survival world. It will take a fair while to do. But it is definitely worth it, as we'll hopefully see at the end. So if I do this, are you serious? Okay, let me get to the zombie villager, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I have another zombie villager cooking up here, hopefully getting killed soon. Now, there are obviously a few things what you can do to upgrade your reputation, such as trading with villagers. That's the main one really, and turning a villager, well, a zombie villager to a villager. There are things that you can do that also decrease your reputation. So there are things such as hitting villagers and killing villagers obviously, but the main one really is also killing iron golems. So perhaps the best thing to do for this video wasn't to just go around killing all the iron golems at the villagers spawns, but hey ho. Obviously in your survival world you don't actually want to kill iron golems, mainly because they cause a lot of damage, but also because they're useful. Like, why wouldn't you have them? Especially when you can see in this environment there's loads of let me just let it clear. There's loads of zombies around. As you saw also on my survival gameplay, there's also having iron golems around when there's a raid. It's incredibly useful, makes it far easier. So I mean, you don't really want to be killing iron golems obviously. Now what we're doing now is we're waiting for the zombie villager to finish turning back into a villager. So this is essentially perhaps the best way to get these really good trades, because what that means is you get incredibly cutback deals. So you can see here, for example, 14 emeralds for a diamond sword. That's decent, it's not obviously the best, but that's decent. So if you have an excess of iron lying around, so for example from a successful iron farm, then you can trade that in. It is a lot of iron though, it's mainly a stack of iron, but you can trade that in for a sharpness 1 diamond sword, and that is essentially means that you don't need to, whenever your diamond sword runs out, you don't need to be looking around for diamonds all the time, and also you're not really afraid to use your diamond stuff. Like for example, I know in survival I used to only have my diamond armor for like big events such as fighting a difficult boss, etc. But now I don't really worry too much, just because essentially if I want to get some more diamond stuff, it's 1 emerald, just 1 emerald, and obviously I have some good trades as well with other villagers, so I can easily get that 1 emerald for, I don't know, a diamond sword, or my diamond chest plate broke. Let me just quickly get that. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm just going to wait until the zombie villager has changed back into villager. This sometimes does take a while, but I will see you then. Okay, literally as I stopped, the zombie turned back into a villager. So let's see. Now I'm just going to open this up so he can talk to the other villagers, just so because essentially what they do is they have a gossip system, so they gossip amongst the other villagers about who's good and who's not good. So as you can see, I have some decent trades here, but actually no, I'll do that. Usually if I was in survival, I'd get the coal trade, just because with coal, there's loads of it around, especially with my fortune pickaxe. Just get loads of coal and trade that with a villager. So you can trade coal with a villager who is an armor guy, a weapons guy, or a tools guy. Okay, good, thank you. And you can see already, 1 iron for 1 emerald, which is decent, again, especially if you have huge amounts of iron just lying around, like from an iron farm. Like I know I have lots of iron from my iron farm in my survival world. Well, that means you can just easily get your diamonds. Okay, and again, chainmail armor, not exactly the best, but I could still get some quite cheap chainmail armor. I don't know why. I mean, potentially I want to look cool. I mean, this is kind of hard to get chainmail armor. You can't craft it, obviously. Okay, so now let's see if he gives me any good trades. Okay, so you can immediately see here, 27 emeralds to 1 emerald for diamond leggings and diamond boots. That's huge. That is amazing. And in all reality, it doesn't actually take that much effort to do in your survival world. I mean, at the point where you are trying to get diamond armor, like full diamond armor, you'll be at the point where you can do this. So obviously, you've been to the nether, so you can get your potions of weakness. I mean, you don't even need that much for potions of weakness. You just need, it's the one where it's that spider eye thing. Glistening spider eye? I forgot, but it's the one where you need a sugar mushroom or brown mushroom and a spider eye, which are things you can easily get. Obviously you need for brewing sand, a blaze rod, and you need the blaze powder. Well, it's quite simple. Hey, can you please level up, please? Thank you. Okay. And of course this is enchanted. Now it's not enchanted with the best things usually, but it can be enchanted with some good enchantments. It's kind of random which enchantments you get, but some enchantments are better than none. Look at thorns 1 chestplate. And I don't know why this is 2 emeralds. It's kind of cheating me here. Like, why isn't it 1? But either way, 2 emeralds for a chestplate, a diamond chestplate with thorns 1. That is very good. And obviously the other villagers won't have as good trades just because they weren't turned into a zombie villager and back again. But that is essentially a really easy way of getting really good stuff in your survival world. Alright, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and like, etc. And if you want any more tutorials, then of course do ask. I already made my iron farm tutorial, which for some reason doesn't actually work here, but I actually don't know why, because it works in my survival world, and this is basically like an iron copy. Maybe if there was a zombie. Okay. Either way, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you learned something as well. This is essentially a really easy mechanic to use in your survival world. Just get a village or villager and turn them into a zombie villager and back again, and then that's it. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Good to see you soon, and goodbye.